Nag-enjoy ba kayo sa virtual tour sa Northern Luzon, NCR at Central Luzon? Or nabitin kayo? Well, don't worry, hindi pa dyan natatapos ang ating virtual tour because our next destination is in Southern Luzon. Alam kong pangarap nyong makasakay sa ating PSU bus, pero dahil bawal lumabas at delikadong bumiyahe sa ngayon, dahil na rin sa banta ng COVID-19, ako muna ang bahala sa inyo. Sa ngayon, sumakay muna tayo sa ating virtual bus. So before we travel to our next destination, let me introduce to you myself first. I am Jessa the Queen, your tour guide for today. So, handa na ba kayo? Thumbs up if yes. So dahil handa na nga kayo, ano pang hinahintay natin? SS3B, let's go!
Hey, I'm on vacation every single day cause I love my occupation. Hey, I'm on vacation. If you don't like your life, then you should go and change it.
Did you know that Southern Luzon is also called Southern Tagalog? And Southern Luzon is divided into two regions. We have the Region 4A, the Calabarzon, and the Region 4B, the Mimaropa. Until the issuance of Executive Number 103 of May 17, 2002 by the former President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo. And Southern Luzon was the largest region in the Philippines in terms of land area and population. The 2000 consensus of population housing showed the region of having a total of 11,793,655 people, which 15.42% of the country at that time. And the Quezon City was the designated regional center of the Southern Tagalog. Since the Southern Tagalog was divided into two regions, let's go to the first region, which is the Region 4A, the Calabarzon. Calabarzon is formerly known as the Southern Tagalog mainland. It is an administrative region in the Philippines designated as the Region 4. Calabarzon is located in the southwest of Metro Manila and it is the second most densely populated region in the country. The region comprises into 5 provinces. We have the Cavite, Laguna, Batangas, Rizal, and Quezon, in which itong lima na to ay ang bumubuo sa word na Calabarzon. Okay, so let's go to Cavite. Did you know that Cavite is also known as the historical capital of the Philippines or the land of brains? It is the cradle of the Philippine Revolution and the birthplace of the Philippine independence. Cavite is located in the southern shores of Manila Bay in the Calabarzon region in Luzon, and it is one of the most industrialized and fastest growing provinces of the Philippines. Cavite is surrounded by the provinces of Laguna to the east and Batangas to the south. Cavite is comprises into 16 municipalities and has the 7 component cities, and its capital is the city of Trece Martires. Cavite is a Tagalog word kawit, which means hook, owing to the hook-shaped land of the Spanish map. The land was formerly known as Tangway, wherein the Spanish authorities constructed a port in which the city of Cavite rose. The languages that used in Cavite are the English, Tagalog, and Chabacano, in which the Chabacano is a Creole originally spoken by the majority of Caviteños live in the Cavite City and Ternate after the arrival of Spaniards 3 centuries ago. Agricultural province and its major crops includes the rice, vegetables, fruits, root crops, coffee, coconut, and sugarcane. It is endowed with rich offshore and coastal source of livelihood in the coastal towns. Many industrial establishments are now operational, and industrial estates have been or being developed in various areas. They also celebrate their different festivals like Kalayaan Festival, Regada Festival, Sorteo Festival, Sumilang Festival, Kawayan Festival, Pahimis or Coffee Festival, and Wagayway Festival, and the Tinipa Festival. Okay, so now let's go to the interesting spots of Cavite. And we can find here the Malik Falls, the Cabbage Cave in Silang Cavite, Tagaytay Ridge, Mount Marami or Mataas na Gulod Boulders, Mount Rico de Laro, Mount Sungay, and Mount Nagpato.
We can also visit Baliti Falls, Aguinaldo Shrine, and Corregidor.
Cavite is known for the noble people like Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines, Mariano Alvarez, the Philippine Revolutionary General, Felipe Calderon y Roca, the lawyer and considered as the father of Malolos Constitution, Ladislao Diwa, one of the founder of Katipunan. Before we proceed to our next destination, here are some trivia for you. Did you know that Amadeo is nicknamed to the coffee capital of the Philippines? Amadeo is the largest coffee producer in the Philippines. Ternate is the place wherein many people still speak Chabacano or the broken Spanish. Chabacano is also called the Philippine Creole Spanish. And in 2006, Dasmariñas was declared as the richest city in the Cavite province. Our next destination is Laguna. Laguna is located southeast of Metro Manila, south of the province of Rizal, west of Quezon, north of Batangas, and east of Cavite. Laguna almost completely surrounds Laguna de Bay, which this is the largest lake in the country. The province got its name from the Spanish word lago, which means lake or lagoon. Laguna is notable as the birthplace of our national hero, Dr. Jose P. Rizal. Laguna is widely known as the resort capital of Luzon due to its hot spring pool with Mount Makiling as the source. The province has 24 municipalities and 6 cities, in which the capital of the Laguna is the Santa Cruz. So let us know what are the economic activities of Laguna. So they are the second largest producer of coconut in the country. It is also noted for its wood carving, barong materials, and linen. Agriculture and fishery are the main industries that contribute a great part of the provincial economy. The crops produced are rice, sugarcane, and fruits, especially citrus, lanzones, rambutan, papaya, and mango, and pineapple. They also celebrate their different festivals such as Piña Festival, Bantingao Festival, Gilingan Festival, and Coco Festival.
If you're looking for awesome tourist spots in Laguna, here's a list of the best places in Laguna to visit. We have the 7 lakes, which include the Sampaloc, Yambu, Pandin, Bunot, Calibatu, Mohicap, and Palapaking lakes. This San Pablo Laguna tourist spot is perfect for families and friends who want to spend more valuable time together with the nature. If you're looking for a place for a much needed, the best place to visit in Laguna is Batu Springs. This San Pablo Laguna tourist spot offers a variety of pool sizes and springs to wade into. Another Laguna tourist destination to check out is the Pagsanhan Falls. Approximately 300 feet tall, Pagsanhan Falls is one of the major Laguna attractions. And if you want to loosen up a bit and unleash the kid in you, enjoy the thrilling rides at Enchanted Kingdom. When you're done exploring San Pedro Laguna tourist spots, head straight to Novali Park, where you can experience the hybrid of nature, enjoyment, and relaxation. Aside from the hot springs and waterfalls, Laguna is also famous for being home to the country's national hero, Dr. Jose P. Rizal. Rizal Shrine is one of the top Calamba Laguna tourist spots. In fact, most educational tourists never miss this attraction yearly. If you crave for more adventure, Mount Makiling is the best tourist spot in Laguna to visit. Hiking in Mount Makiling is both an exciting and nerve-wracking thing to do in Laguna. One of the most popular falls in Laguna is the Hulugan Falls. It's recommended to go here early in the morning so you can see the rainbow that's always there around 9 a.m. If you're looking for a unique place to visit in Laguna, consider going to Nagcarlan Underground Cemetery. It may sound creepy, but it's actually an awesome place to check out. Another attraction that's nestled in Cavite along Lake Caliraya is a historic treasure that was built during World War II by Japanese occupants. As you enter the Japanese garden, large canopies of towering trees will invite you to leisurely explore more of this peaceful tourism spot. Japanese garden is quite vast, offering picturesque views of the lake and great scenic areas for some good old picnics that are just as valuable as treasure.
Our next destination is the third province of Calabarzon, which is the Batangas, or officially the province of Batangas. Batangas is also known in the Philippine history as the cradle of noble heroes. Batangas is bordered by the provinces of Cavite and Laguna to the north and Quezon to the east, and it has 31 municipalities and 3 cities, in which its capital is the Batangas City. The province got its name from the word Batangan, meaning rock, which the people used so that they could fish in the nearby Taal Lake. People who live in Batangas are called the Batangueños, in which aside from Tagalog, they also have their own dialect. Okay, next is let us know what are the economic activities of Batangas. The products that they produce are palay, sugar cane, coffee, and coconut. Pineapples are also common in Batangas. Aside from the fruit, the leaves are also useful, such that an industry has been created from it. In the municipality of Taal, pineapple leaves are processed to form a kind of a cloth known as pusi, from which it means the Barong Tagalog, or the national costume of the Philippines is made. Cattle from Batangas are widely sought throughout the country. The term Bakang Batangas, or literally means the Batangas cow, is associated with the country's best species of cattle. Cattle raising is widely practiced in Batangas, such that every Saturday is an auction in the municipalities of San Juan, Bawat, and Padre Garcia. Fishing plays a very important part of the country of the province, and sugar is also their major industry. And Batangas City has the second largest international seaport in the Philippines after Metro Manila. They also celebrate different festivals such as Mahaguyog Festival, Lomi Festival, and Balsa Festival.
Here are some interesting spots where you can find in Batangas. One of the famous volcano in the Philippines that you can find in Batangas is the Taal volcano. And if you are a fan of fantasy, go to Batangas and you can find the fantasy world. Next is Fortune Island in Nasugbo, Batangas. It is surrounded by crystal waters and an unobstructed view of the sea. Fortune Island is a popular Batangas tourist spot because of its iconic Grecian pillar ruins, giving the Santorini Batangas vibe. Another Batangas tourist spot that is very popular for sweetie dollars is La Ia Beach in San Juan, Batangas. It is the most frequented by tourists because of its white sand beach and fun water sports activities. La Ia Beach coast is lined up with a mix of bars and restaurants, budget and luxury hotel. If you fancy all things underwater, you'll be jumping at joy when you see Anilao. It is one of the most famous diving spots in the Philippines because of its amazing, colorful coral reefs and fishes you thought only to exist in fantasy books. Anilao's underwater world is definitely a must-see. Next is Matangbungkay Beach. It has been a favorite quick getaway destination since its glory days in the 50s. Since then, what was once a small fishing village turned into a popular tourism destination for weekend travels. While there are many cool Lipa tourist spots and San Juan Batangas attractions, the town of Tingloy is full of gems that every beach lover would definitely go for. One of the best beaches in Batangas is Sepok Beach. Boasting its white sand beach and deep blue waters, you would definitely feel relaxed and will get about your work and at least for a little while. Caleraga Chapel will bring you closer not only to God but also to nature as it is surrounded by delicate flowers and trees. This place is popular wedding destination and shooting location. This tourist spot in Batangas is also ideal for retreats, recreation, or any other outdoor activities. Mount Batulao in Batangas, Philippines gives hikers a decent challenge and extremely scenic trails of rolling slopes and green grasslands. This mountain is beginner-friendly as it's easier to hike than other mountains. Located in Lobo, Batangas, Malabrigo Lighthouse is one of the two lighthouses in the province constructed in 1891 to guide seafaring vessels voyaging through the eastern side of the Verde Island Passage and Tayabas Bay. It is also known as Faro de Punta Malabrigo or simply Parola to the locals. This historic lighthouse has stood the test of time and is still in use with updated solar-powered lamps. This Lobo Batangas tourist spot has always been declared a National Historic Landmark in 2006 by the National Historical Commission. And one of the 24 lighthouses that were built during the Spanish era along with the Malabrigo Lighthouse, we have the Cape Santiago Lighthouse. It has held an important role in the maritime history of the Philippines, making it among the most historical places in Batangas. It was built in 1887 and it is the oldest working lighthouse in Batangas and one of the oldest working lighthouses in the country.
So before we proceed to our next destination, I have a trivia for you. Did you know that the first name of the province was Kumintang? Guys, we're almost done. So our next destination is in the province of Rizal. Rizal is bordered by Metro Manila to the west, Bulacan to the north, Quezon to the east, and Laguna to the southeast. The province also lies on the northern shores of Laguna de Bay, the largest lake in the country. And Rizal is a mountainous province perched on the western slopes of the southern portion of the Sierra Madre mountain range. Rizal is also known as the arts capital of the Philippines. Rizal was comprises into 13 municipalities and one city in which its capital is Antipolo City, although the provincial capital is located in Pasig City in Metro Manila, which was the previous capital. The province is named after the national hero Dr. Jose P. Rizal. The major crops produced by the province are rice and fruits, especially mango, citrus, coffee, cacao, and cashew. The province is also most notably known for its vibrant and colorful festivals. Festivals in Rizal province are just some of the most joyous events in the country, such as Gigantes Festival, Binalayan Festival, Karu-Karuhan Festival, Honey Festival, Giwang-Giwang Festival, and Maytime Festival.
Rizal Province is an amazing place to travel to with its unique attraction and adventurous activities it offers. Here's a list of the best Rizal tourist spot to visit. First, the Hinulugang Taktak. This 21-meter waterfalls in Antipolo, Rizal, Philippines used to be a popular weekend destination. One of the best places to go in Rizal is the Angono Binangonan Petroglyphs. It is declared as a national cultural treasure and considered as one of the most endangered sites in the world. Angono Binangonan Petroglyphs in Binangonan, Rizal Province houses some of the oldest known artwork in the Philippines. Next is Masungi Georeserve. It is popular for its sharp limestone rock formations and one of the best places to see in Rizal, Philippines. And if you're looking for thrilling things to do in Tanay or an amazing Baras Rizal tourist spot, don't miss walking on Masungi's famous sapot or giant web surrounded by limestones. When you're looking for the best places to go in Rizal Province, for sure, Daranak Falls comes on the top of the list. This 46 feet high waterfall is a perfect destination for a quick and refreshing dip. You'll be surprised to see that this wonder is just a few hours away from Manila. Tinipak River used to be a hidden gem but has now become one of the most popular Rizal tourist spots thanks to its picturesque beauty. Next place gives its visitors a panoramic view of the busy metro. It's very popular among the young ones, especially to couples because of its romantic ambience. Cloud9 Antipolo is also perfect for friends and families looking for a quick getaway. The last one is the Treasure Mountain. This has become popular for its effortless sea of clouds and the majestic view of the Sierra Madre mountain ranges.
Guys, we are now on our last destination on Calabarzon region, which is the Quezon Province. Quezon Province is southeast of Metro Manila and is bordered by the provinces of Aurora to the north, Bulacan, Rizal, Laguna, and Batangas to the west, and the provinces of Camarines Norte and Camarines Sur to the east. Quezon City is not located in and should not be confused with Quezon Province because Quezon City is located in Metro Manila, a region to the west of Calabarzon, while Quezon Province is in the eastern Calabarzon. The province was named after Manuel L. Quezon, the second president of the Philippines and the first to be freely elected. And Quezon Province consists of 39 municipalities and 2 cities, in which Lucena is the provincial capital. I also have trivia for you about the Quezon Province. So, in 1951, the province was called Caliraya and was later changed to Tayabas. And on September 7, 1946, Manuel Rojas, President of the Philippine Republic, changed the province name from Tayabas to Quezon in honor of Manuel L. Quezon, President of the Philippine Commonwealth, who hailed from the town of Baler. So let's proceed to the economic activities of Quezon Province. Their major crops are nyog, palay, mais, saging, and kapeng barako. They are also known for the wood carving, pottery, woolly weaving, soap making, and keeping. Farming and fishing are the main sources of livelihood in the province. Commercial, industrial, and banking activities are mostly concentrated in the south-central part of the province. And Quezon is the country's leading producer of coconut products such as virgin coconut oil, coconut juice, coconut oil, and copra. A large part of the province is covered in coconut plantations. Several large companies geared toward processing coconuts have factories in the province. Aside from coconuts, Quezon is also the most important agricultural province among the provinces in Calabarzon in terms of producing staple food items such as rice and corn. The province supplies 200,000 MT of rice and corn annually, or around 42% of the total rice and corn requirement of the region. They also celebrate different festivals in which they are known for the Pahiyas Festival, Nyugan Festival, Mayohan Festival, and Agawan Festival.
If you are looking forward to experiencing its beauty for your travel, here are the most visited tourist spots in Quezon Province that you would love. They have the Salibungot Beach. It is one of the most visited places in Quezon Province and a very unusual yet beautiful beach. There are hundreds of popular beaches in the Philippines: white sand, pink sand, gray and beaches, but this one is a unique golden sand beach. Next is Kanaway Beach. It is famous for its vast and long stretch of golden and sand beach. Kanaway Beach is located in the same island as Salibungot Beach. That's why it shares the same golden sand. Next is Cagbalet Island. It has a 1,600 plus hectares island in Quezon Province, popular among the local beach enthusiasts and foreign tourists. It is noted for its miles-long stretch for white sand beach and vast expanse of sandbar from the shoreline, especially during low tide. A favorite camping destination among the locals, but there are also cottages for rent here in Borawan Beach. There are also plenty of rock formations around the beach one can climb to have a panoramic view of the beach and nearby mountains. Locals claim that the sand is like in Boracay and the cliffs are like in Palawan, hence the name Borawan is derived. Another iconic destination in Quezon Province is the Kamay ni Jesus Shrine. It is a popular pilgrimage destination in Luzon. People who needs to pray for healing come to Kamay ni Jesus Church to attend the healing mass. And at the top of the hills stand a 50-feet statue of ascending Jesus Christ, which also gives a bird-eye view of the place. It would need around 300 plus steps to reach the top. One of the impressive tourist spots in Quezon Province is the minor Basilica of St. Michael the Archangel. It is a century-old Baroque-style Roman Catholic church built during the Spanish colonial era. And last but not the least, the Mount Banahaw. It is an active volcano in Quezon Province which is popular among local pilgrims and mountain climbers. It is being dubbed as the Holy Mountain by the locals since the divine spirits are believed to be present in the mountain.
So that's the end of our virtual tour of Calabarzon region. I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoyed our virtual tour. Pero kung bitin man kayo, don't worry, di pa dyan natatapos ang Southern Luzon. Because Miss Zia Trixie Reyes will continue the discussion, the last part or the last region of the Southern Luzon. Again, I am Jessa